And also thanks to DWIH and the Goethe-Zentrum Hyderabad for giving me this opportunity today to present this book. I've been here for almost 4 years as well in Hyderabad, and anyone who knows me well will know what I mean when I say finally this book has come out. Because the research for this was completed in 2012, but from there it still took quite a long time to actually get all the editing done and the publication, talking to different publishers. And at some points I really thought this is never going to happen. And I sometimes started to, almost feel hopeless that it's ever going to materialize into a book. But all the more happy am I to be here today and to have such a nice ambience and occasion also to share this with you, this happy event. So this is the title of the book, Organic Food Marketing in Urban Centers of India. I'll briefly tell you about the background for this. As Dr. Fischer already mentioned, I worked in a project here funded by the German Ministry of Education and Research. The project is called Sustainable Hyderabad. Many people here may know it. Goethe-Zentrum also did a few workshops and lectures in cooperation with that project. And I was working for the Humboldt University Berlin as a research associate for this work, together with an NGO in Bangalore, which is called ECOA. And my co-author, Manoj Menon, he is the director of ECOA. The NGO is based in Bangalore, so unfortunately he can't be here with us today. But we had a lot of exchange, me traveling there for my research and all that. So the research was done in 3 cities mostly, Hyderabad, Bombay, and Bangalore, in 2011 and 2012. And it involved going around to pretty much everyone in those cities who has anything to do with organic food. Not so much on the production side. Farmers I didn't get to interact that much with, but other than that, anyone who is into organic food processing, organic companies, NGOs that work with organic farmers, marketing initiatives, consumer clubs, retailers from organic shops to supermarkets. And it's been a very exciting work, actually, talking to all these people about what they're doing, and especially in that sector where a lot of people are in it because they're enthusiastic about what they're doing. They believe in promoting a more sustainable way of farming and helping, villages and farmers. So we had 3 major objectives. One was, first of all, to just get an overview of what's happening, how much organic food is there and who's involved in it. Then to see what challenges these people are facing in bringing organic food to the people. And there are quite a lot of challenges, I can tell you. But on the upside, there are also a lot of successful stories. And our idea was to share these success stories more widely and to analyze what exactly are the factors that make people succeed in marketing organic food. So I'd just like to share 3 slides with you with some of the highlights that we found in our research. The first one, what I meant by getting an overview, we tried to find out where all in cities is organic food available, and we classified this into 6 different retail models. The most important one in terms of how much organic food is being sold and how many shops there are what we call organic specialty formats. That includes organic shops, food stores that have mostly organic food, but also shops that are not actually food shops, like Fab India, for instance, one of the biggest ones, but that also have an organic food range. Then we found a lot of direct marketing initiatives that are mostly facilitated by NGOs that help farmers to sell their produce directly to the consumers without any intermediaries or supermarkets in between. Restaurants is something that's not happening so much yet. At least in Hyderabad, there are no restaurants that use exclusively organic ingredients, but there are some that use partly organic ingredients as much as they can get. Other cities, Bangalore has the biggest number actually of organic restaurants, but even they mostly told us that we can't guarantee 100% organic because not everything is available. Then something rather recent is e-commerce or online retail, which happens either people ordering through a website and getting stuff delivered or people ordering through phone. We found that even in a lot of online retailers, phone and personal interaction still plays a very important role. Not such a big role to date is the regular corner shop, Kirana stores. Most of them you'll find have not even heard of organic food. In Bombay we found a few that have some organic products, but it's not going that well for them because the customers also don't expect organic food to be there in those kind of shops. And the second most important in terms of sales are definitely the modern retail formats, supermarkets and hypermarkets, which increasingly you'll find that they have an organic shelf. And some even told us that their plan, the chains like the big ones like Food Bazaar, told us that they plan to have organic food available in all their outlets over time. Another exercise we did was to actually try and count how much organic food and how many people are there. And surprisingly, maybe, we found that Bangalore is the biggest market, both in terms of the number of shops and in terms of the organic sales volumes. We thought maybe Bombay would be bigger because it's a much bigger market and much bigger city, and it's also a very cosmopolitan city where people are aware of things like organic food, but Bangalore, for different reasons, is the biggest. And lastly, the thing that made my work so exciting also to be here since 2009 is because the majority of organic shops started since 2009. Hyderabad didn't even have any organic shops before 2005 when the first one opened. In other cities there were a few before that, but most of them really opened between 2009 and 2012. Our research stopped sometime in 2012, so we can't even give the complete figure to date. But we definitely saw that it's growing exponentially, actually. Every month there are new organic shops happening, and it's a very exciting and very positive development.